Okay, I think we're good to go. Hello, hello. Um, for those of you who were at the end of my previous stream, you would know that my phone died as I was dealing with the rerun of the boss rush after the final boss was bugged. So, uh, Famine and Venom, thank you guys for stopping in. And yeah, Famine, I wasn't able to finish it, so I'm gonna finish 9.4 really quick, and then I'll start the Abyss runs. But yeah, I was going to stream yesterday, and then something came up, and I wouldn't have been able to be live for as long as I wanted to, so I just didn't stream yesterday. But I'm here today. Definitely want to knock out these two challenges after I quickly finish up 9.4 right here. So I'll just try and get through here as quickly as I can, and then we'll go from there. Ah, damn it. Which Carina was my favorite of the bunch? Well, I've only done the Ordeal ones so far for the Volume 4. But between those two runs, I think the villain run might have been more fun because it was just easier in general. But as for like all 6 of them, I'll have to give you my answer once I'm done with the remaining 4. Oh, you meant the actual Carina boss. I'd say I like this one the best. The other two are a bit more annoying in my opinion. Like the trap one can be really finicky. It's also the most bugged one, I'm pretty sure. And then yeah, the trap one, the spacing can get ruined, and the AI being bad in like performance wise, or like being uncooperative and all that can cause the fight to be more annoying. But yeah, there's like beyond the mechanics of the fight, I'd say the one with the traps is is the most annoying because of whatever bugs and inconsistencies can come along with it. And then the the one where you have to like have the like corruption expire on you like as you're throwing specials or using your striker. That one is only annoying if the AI doesn't really want to cooperate. And then yeah, this one I don't really have that many annoyances with. Okay. Like a little weird at the end, but got through it. Hello, Mr. Venom and Sludge. Good to see you both. Your Mystic Mutant one was annoying. It was so passive. Yeah, the AI can really mess you up in all three of these fights. It doesn't help that their base attacks are also crazy high. So if you mess up and she hits you, even if it's not a crit, it's still gonna do a decent chunk of your health. But then when it is a crit, it's okay. I'm gonna go in with Luma first. Maybe going in with Patriot is bugging it out. I mean, I doubt that's the reason, but my impressions of the collectives. I'm interested to see how they'll shake things up. It seems like, in certain regards, the things they're going to provide are going to be not the most important thing in the world, but then in other avenues, they're going to be like the deciding factor. Like for day-to-day questing, it's like it's going to be like it might be like a nice little boost, but then for stuff like Battlegrounds, it can probably make things more one-sided than they used to be. Because this is what it's the main people it's gonna benefit are those who are already at the top. And it's it's a little concerning in that regard, but then again, it is going to be something that benefits everyone in at least some way. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to them, I guess. It'll be an interesting thing to add to the game to throw in a little more here or there. But I also know that a lot of people are probably not like at the competitive level or at the very top of the competitive level who don't spend as much. I know some of those people are probably going to be upset. And yeah, the rewards looked they look for what we have to do and for how many crystals are being given on the rewards, they seem decent. I was in the middle of saying something, but I lost my train of thought, so. Trying to bait a heavy here. Oh, did they disable the little thing at the end so it wouldn't get bugged out, or was this a bug in itself? I mean, I'll take it to not risk what happened the other day. Like I don't want to risk repeating that. So, yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Done with this. Why is it having me select them individually? Didn't Aren't I supposed to be able to select multiple on the same whatever. Oh, this one's broken. Oh, okay. All right, now that we're wrapped up here, I think I'll just jump straight into the abyss. Although I think I might open this rank 5 crystal right now. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize this was a thing. But yeah, Sludge, I think I will open the rank 5 gem. Actually, I'll just open all these rank up gems. Okay, I don't think I have. I mean, I have one class in particular that I would really like, but I think I have someone in every class that I could rank up and be happy with. Okay, Cosmic is good. I was looking for Science. I'll probably just do Deathless Thanos. I think that'll probably be my. At the moment, I'm having a lot of fun using him on attack, so I think it's just a no-brainer to go for him. But yeah, I was looking for Science. I want um Spidey to be my first rank 5 7-star. If I don't get a if I don't get a science gem from the Carinas, then I'll take him up. But yeah, for skill, I think I will go for Lumitrix. Mutant's definitely gonna be North Star. Tech, I think Tech is my least decided class. I think I would probably hold it actually. until I get Ruby. Actually, no, I want Elder, so I would use it. I would probably use it on one of these three. Most likely Hulkbuster, and then yeah, for Mystic, easily Tigra. Your good friends, rank 5s are Miles, Northstar, and Iron Man. Interesting. Love the Northstar rank up. Iron Man is pretty good, but that Miles is the most interesting. Do they have any videos uploaded anywhere? Because I'd be interested to see gameplay of that. Trying to get them to record some. Okay, if they do, then I would appreciate you pinging me on that when they go up. Okay, the Abyss. Time to get in. Miles is their favorite champ. Yeah, I would assume so if that's one of their first rank 5s. Okay. So I was thinking this team. Singing this team and seeing how this goes. Oh, I have no idea how long I've been muted for. And I don't know why I was muted. Um, when's the last time you heard me say anything? That's so weird. I never hit the mute button, but I was muted. Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. I guess I'll repeat pretty much everything I said. Um, that's crazy. I don't know why I was muted. Um, yeah, I don't remember exactly what you guys weren't able to hear, but I'll just start from here, I guess. This is the team I plan on using. Um, and I'll quickly run through who I was thinking of using for each. North Star for Thing, Shuri for Omega Red, Okoye for Quake, Kushala for Medusa, Mephisto, and then Captain Marvel, Bill for Ghost, Iron Man, Infinity War, then Fix It, Okoye for Mordo, Kushala for Venom the Duck, Bill for Howard the Duck, Kushala for Hyperion, Bill for the Champion, Shuri for Red Cyclops, North Star for Loki, Kushala for Aegon, Okoye for Invisible Woman, Kushala for Cull, and then having at it with the entire team for the Nameless Collector. And Shuri is rank 2 right now. I was thinking of ranking her up, but she did fine in the Necropolis at this rank, and they had more health there, so I think I'll just go in with them like this. But yeah, I guess you didn't hear my answer to the no sentry thing. Um, I mean, I'll repeat it whether you heard or not, but I'll be using Sentry for the entire run in on my other two accounts, so I wanted to shake it up and give an actual team a fair shot before doing a Sentry sweep on the other two accounts. But yeah, this is pretty heavily a Kushala run, which I wasn't expecting when I first started drafting up the team. And yeah, I'm like Shuri only has two fights. North Star should only have two fights. And then I think Bill has the second most amount of fights. But yeah, I was thinking of whether or not I should put more SIGs into Bill because I have all these SIG stones now. And I think that's pretty much everything that I said while I was muted. But yeah, thank you for saying something, Sledge. I don't know how long that would have gone on had I not had that shouted out to me. Yeah, I'll quickly look at who I could sig up with those SIG stones. I'll get more in the for completing these challenges. Bill has been your most wanted champ for a year in the basic. Yeah, I think I got him from the track. What SIG is my null? I think he's SIG 60, no, SIG 80. Here, I'll just see how much the increase will be. So I think it goes up to 40%. I'll just put in 20 and call it there. Yeah, let me pull up the map so I don't go the wrong way or anything. But was I muted when I was going over each champion I would have as my first rank 5 in their classes? I wasn't muted for that? Okay. All right. My only concern with North Star, I did one test fight and it was against this thing, and he did work for it. The only other fight I have him down for is Loki, which that fight has more than double the health that this thing does. And my concern is that the abyss charges get eaten up super fast with Northstar because of his, you know, high rate of hits, his multi-hit attacks and special attacks. Loki doesn't have protection. I mean, I don't think the protection was that much of an issue during my testing. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, if it doesn't go too well, I should just be able to finish it with Kushala, probably. Or Shuri. Someone else can clean it up. I just realized that the sound isn't being captured. Interesting. Oh wait, it looks like I... Can you still hear me? Yeah, my screen is frozen. I just now realized that. Oh wait, that's not the right oops. I meant to put on that screen. I'm not ending just yet. Oh, the audio wasn't being captured um because my thing was frozen. I think I just need to weave in as many heavies as I can to build power, and I can focus on building my charges after the fact. And then as the fight goes on, I need to throw heavies after my damage gets ramped up, so I don't eat too many of the abyss charges. Uh-oh, I messed up. Oh, that was probably the worst time for him to evade right there. Okay, 18 is kind of bad luck, but I'll try and get in another special 2 after I build up more pauses. Have I pulled Heimdall from the Titan? No, I have not. I really want to. I think I'll probably open the Titan crystals that I got from 9.4. I think there's also a Titan Nexus. Okay, I was trying to build up his rock stacks, but he got a little aggressive. Okay, I'm just gonna have to throw this, even though he's gonna go unstoppable. Okay, this is fine. I still got my reverb charges. But yeah, before I enter the Epoch challenge, I'll probably open my Titans to see if I can get him, because he'll be really good in there. Duped him from the Nexus in 9.4 exploration. Nice. Does he... How much does he need his awakened ability? Is it... Bad time to throw that. Is it super needed, or... His dupe is indestructible? Okay. And... Does he need the sig levels, or is just like the first time awakening all that's needed? Depends on the fight. Say mostly just needs the dupe. Okay. Alright. SIGs make indestructible last longer if you aren't suffering from DOT. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'll look into it a little later. I personally haven't seen all that much information on his buff myself. I only know some more surface level things, like his buffs that you can build up and all that. But I don't know about anything else. Or I know why he's good for Ares. But yeah, I need to take another look at it. I know I'm not playing Shuri how you should, but I think there's something about crits in this fight that you kind of want to avoid for at least a little while, so I'm putting that off for as long as I can. Unless I'm mistaken, and that's not something I need to worry about. Each crit increases combat power rate by 1%. Okay, yeah, so there was something. Is that just for Omega Red specifically, or is that in every fight in the Abyss? Okay, Alright, thank you. It's on a few mutants. Alright, gotcha. Only Omega Red on this path? Alright. Thank you both. Okay, I do have some concerns about how Okoye will do in here, because I don't know how she does with these kinds of health pools. 5.8 million is a decent chunk more than the usual like 1.2 million at the most that I'm used to for like wars and stuff. It should be alright though. She should be able to get through it. At the very least, she's not gonna have to worry about the gimmick of this fight. So this is just a massive quake. It was 4 or 5 minutes when you used her to get the Star-Lord objective. Alright. Wouldn't it have just been faster to use Star-Lord himself, or is it just because you didn't have him ranked up? I'm just gonna use this early in the slight chance that I get stunned from that. only have a rank 3, the more you've used him, the less you like him. I mean, that's fair. I can understand why. I like him a good amount, maybe not as much as some other people do, but I understand disliking him the more you use him. Hopefully he'll get better with the rest of the Stellar Forged team. Like he'll be more satisfying to play, I guess. More satisfying to those who aren't having the most fun with them already. Blade looks a lot cooler. I mean, he definitely has more utility and more going on. But I think I myself kind of prefer Star-Lord a little bit more. Alright, almost done here. I think I'll just go for another special 2, and that should be enough to wrap it up, I would assume. Yeah. Alright, cool. 4 minutes. I think it mostly stems from the fractured power bar. Same reason you don't use Silvark or Luma more than you should. Is it just an uncomfortableness because of how the fractured power bar itself works, or is it just a dislike for it in general? And yeah, the full synergy team should be interesting. I didn't look at what their synergies were at all. Let's see if there's a tag for it. Yeah, there is. Like, yeah, the only Starforged synergy Star-Lord has isn't anything too exciting. And then and yeah, Blades isn't anything too exciting. A bit better than Star-Lord's, I think, but I I would say they're probably not gonna go as heavy on the synergies. Um, like this is like this is a chase similar to the Deathless, but the Deathless were kind of a more like established like team themselves, so it kind of makes sense for them to make each other a lot stronger. But when it comes to the Stellar Forged, I kind of understand that not being the case really, because like yeah, they're they're all Stellar Forged, so they're gonna boost each other in some ways, but not as much as the Deathless boosted each other. Already off to a bad start. Oh, I tried to use my, or I tried to put up my block, but I guess it was a little too slow. She's gonna auto block this, I think. Yeah. That's fine. I just need to remove the unstoppable timer. Ooh, the second Fury snuck in just at the end there. You love the concept, it's just awkward for you to get over to the special 1 slash special 2 spots instead of the one spot it's always at. Are you playing on like an iPad or something like that? Or on on desktop? An iPad mini these days? Yeah. I could see how it would be more awkward. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. The fractured power bar also messes with relics. Yes, true. Um, and it also has a higher propensity to cause bugs too. If you remember my stream the other day, for those who were around when I used Solvark on some path and the relic button was like right where my thumb usually is in like the middle of the left side of the screen. Like it was way higher than it should have been. But yeah, it definitely that's definitely a valid reason to find it awkward to use fractured power bar champions. Okay, this is another Kushala fight. I think I just gotta spam special 2. I just gotta hope that the rate at which he's getting his auras dies down as the fight goes on, because he's already proccing it a lot. Oops. Uh-oh. Yeah, that fight wasn't too bad. Alright, this one should be much faster. She should melt, even though she has more health than Mephisto did. This should be faster. Unless she just decides to hold her special attack. Huh, okay. Died because of AI Uncooperation. Got it. I mean, if I used my special one like near the start of the fight, then I probably wouldn't have died at all. It doesn't matter. I would still call that a solo, because I can't say that it was entirely my fault that I died. But I guess that's a little cope for me. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I lost my shocks, but I'm not dead. I guess I just have to be much more vigilant on the armor up. Yeah, I'm just playing this all wrong. I'll try and get a better run in a different fight. Okay, she's just gonna steal my power anyways, so... Because the hit that removes the armor also contributes to the count, so there wasn't really anything I could do in that case. Oh, I got so lucky there. I used it way too early, but she still dashed in there. think I will heal up for this one. You know, I think I'll throw on this boost just in case. Seems like I'll need it in some cases. Power gain in this fight is insane. Yeah, I'm hoping if I can line Bill's damage rotation up right, I should be able to bypass the power gain phase if I just nuke his health enough at the end. Just don't even give him the chance to ramp up his power. So we'll unfortunately give him those charges, so I just gotta... Oh, okay. That was almost too early. Your friend told me to use Carolina for it, and she was not good. Shouldn't have listened to him. Yeah, I'm sure she would do great up until the very end, because she doesn't have any way of nuking like, because what health percentage is it that he starts getting the power gain? It's like in the last like 12, 15, or 20% or something, right? So I would assume that like she has a lot of nuke damage, but I would assume it's not enough to sufficiently, you know, take him down as he's gaining all that power. Yeah, it's 15%, and yeah, she would do good up until the last 15%. So I could see that being a struggle at the end there. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting good RNG on the shocks, which is really nice. Rough, okay. I don't want him to sit with that power gain for too long, but there's also not too much I can do about it at the moment. The poison is just healing me, which is funny. Actually, the power gain is good because it gives him power without me having to hit him, which is fueling my own power as I block the special hits, which allows me to cycle my special 1 bursts. Okay, the poison isn't healing me anymore because I have a heal block. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the shocks to go down a little more. That should be good. I don't think this will kill him, but it'll be nice if it does. It didn't. I think because I had the weakness on me, but using a heavy removes 2 of the charges each, so 4 in total, so I couldn't really do that. Honestly, I think I can just go for a special 1 here and it'll finish it. Couldn't get to your specials because you were caught in the corner, baiting his specials, back-to-back special 2s. Yeah, I mean, I think any case where you're dealing with Iron Man Infinity War when he has that power gain, there's not much you can do at like any point in the field, but yeah, when you're not even able to get to the sunlight to gain power because you're just cornered, yeah, not a good time. Do I bring Bill to war often? I don't think I've ever brought him to war, actually. I only took him to rank 4 recently. He was one of my first rank 3s, and then I almost never used him. But yeah, I took him to rank 4, kind of as a way to try and motivate me to use him a bit more. Because he's pretty good, even in shorter fights. But yeah, I just gotta use him a little more. Eating a special 2 here would be funny. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I was thinking about saying the Fate Seal is actually helping in this fight, because if you were to build up a bunch of precisions and then accidentally mess up dexing the special 2, or if he intercepts you with the special 2, just getting hit by the special 2 in general, while you have a bunch of precisions up, yeah, that's not gonna be fun. So the Fate Seal is kind of a blessing in disguise, I guess you could say. Oh my god, I got so lucky with the AI there. I think that's makeup for the Captain Marvel. He had the power gain, so he should have been a little more defensive, I'm pretty sure, and he was almost at 3 bars. That was crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if not that many people saw that, because blink and you would have missed that moment. I was still thinking about earlier. I wonder why my mic muted itself, and I'm wondering why the video feed was paused for as long as it was. That might be something I'll have to look into once I'm done with this stream. Also, before we get there, I've never fought the Nameless Collector, so I assume that I might have to do a bit of a revive fest once I get there. I didn't watch any guides on it either. I probably should have, because I don't hold the Nameless Collector in the same class as like an act boss that I want to figure out myself. Nameless Collector is just annoying. Yeah. I mean, lucky for me, I was already going to bring this team, but I'm pretty sure Bell and Northstar are going to be good because they can counter the Unstoppable, and then Kushala and Shuri should be good because they can block any potential unblockable. I don't know if he has unblockable attacks, but at the very least, Shuri has a high block proficiency and Kushala can regen. Although if he does have unblockable, I don't know if he has anti-unblockable abilities, and I don't know if he reduces block proficiency. I'm pretty sure he does. I think that's one of the things he does. Anyways, my team should be decent for it, and that's purely by coincidence. I think I go down here, right? It's a poorly designed fight meant to suck revives. I mean, yeah, the normal collector fight is kind of tricky too. This one is much harder and it has a lot more health. a lot more health. Okay, this should be a relatively easy Kushala fight. I just can't mess it up. Oh, I was way too early on that Dex. Oh, now he has 3 combat power rate buffs. A little later on the intercept. $84,000 damage a second is nice. Alright, this should be it. Yeah, very easy fight. I got a little tripped up in some places. It could have been maybe a minute faster in total. But with that, I think we're officially more than halfway through. Unfortunately, I don't get to take advantage of the pulverized damage. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Sludge. I'll catch you later. And take care. Okay, now I can start getting my damage going. That was a nice chunk right there. It might have been a little too early. Ooh, got it in there just in time. That intimidate is not doing much. Okay, that's better. Right, if I can get another burst off, then it should do more than 1,000,000 damage. Ooh, it's kind of hard to see that number, but I think it was over 1,000,000. Some good damage at the end. I'm not as comfortable with Bill as I used to be. I need to remember how to properly do his rotation. Let me just get a couple more boosts, and then hopefully that'll last the rest of the 2 runs that I'm doing. Well, this run and the next run. Okay, I think I just gotta special one spam in this fight with Kushala, and that'll be good. Just keep the power gain down. Just gotta hope I don't get unlucky with the AI, or else I'm gonna take a couple special 3s to the face. It's a good thing that this fight has less health. I think it's one of the 2.6 million ones instead of the 5.7. The incinerate should finish him off, yeah. Alright, not too bad. That one was kind of quick, which is nice. Okay, and I wanted to use Bill for this fight, so I'll just go ahead and jump in with him. And if he doesn't work, then I'll throw Kushala at it. Alright, nice. I guess he also had a smaller health pool because I wasn't expecting that last burst to kill him. I thought I was gonna have to do another special 2 into special 1. Or just another special 1 in general to try and get the burst, even if they wouldn't have refreshed. It's been good having you in the background. Gonna dip, locking on your calc midterm. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Mr. Venom. Glad I could, provide some music at the very least. And good luck on your midterm, and thank you for the kind words. Alright, let me quickly remind myself what... Okay, so I can't dex and then they're unblockable, but I can block them anyways. I think just to not confuse myself, I think I'll just block all of them. I say as I immediately try to dex. Yeah, this fight is pretty simple. Even if I didn't have Shuri, this one wouldn't be that difficult to manage. I hope you guys can't hear it, but there is a car inside the building that I'm in that's got its engine running and it's vibrating my room that I'm in. So hopefully it's not picking up on the mic. From what I can see, it doesn't look like it is, but I'm just gonna throw that out there in the off chance that you guys can hear it and are wondering what it is. Okay, this is the second North Star fight, and I don't know how it's gonna go. Might not go too great. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm just gonna heavy spam to get up to my special 3, and then start building my charges after with the heightened ability accuracy. Although because of the power drain, it might take a little bit to get there. It's a good thing that it's only when I'm near him, not across the entire arena. POV, it's 2026 and you're still getting hit by Loki Special 1. This fight is a little more annoying than I thought it would be, honestly. What's good is that I can purposefully power drain myself if I get to a special 3, so that's good. Or if I get to a special 2 when I wanted to use a special 1. So when you look at it from that way, the power drain is actually useful to some degree. Well, the power drain prevented me from using a special 1 to pause all my stuff, so there goes that. I need to build more power before I use the special 2. It's also funny how as soon as I started trying to put a positive spin on the power drain, it's what ruins my damage rotation. Luckily for me, I got good RNG on both the amount of reverbs I got and the pauses, so yeah, I think it's just heavy spam to both build power and keep the charges low while I make my way up to special 1. I don't think I got as lucky on the pauses that time. I gotta hope for crits on my heavies because that's where the big damage is. Like that heavy, the burst hit the damage cap. And the crit damage itself was not bad in the slightest. Okay, got decent luck on that special 1. Okay, got a little unlucky on that one. I'm probably gonna lose some some prowess and probably all of my reverbs, actually. Okay, I snuck in another special 1 just in time there. Yeah, the fight time on this one's probably going to be a lot longer than most others. Although I wonder how it'll compare to Thing, because that one... Like, I guess I don't even remember how long that one was. Okay, I just got stun chained there, but I didn't lose any reverbs, thankfully. Alright, that should do it. Okay, it's over. 7 minutes, yeah, that was wild. Might have been faster with Shuri or Kushala, but you know what? It's proof of concept. I proved that North Star can do that fight, so at the very least, I'll take that. Okay, then this Aegon should just be Kushala. She should be able to handle this, I think. I have reduced ability accuracy, but my blessings and ignitions can still activate. Oh, the recovery on that was so quick. I tried using a heavy there. And I'm getting stun chained to death. Gotcha. I see that YouTube comment. Um, I'll I'll address it once I get out of this fight. I'm trying to not mess up even more than I already have. I didn't see your name, but I saw the question. Does Ascended Adam Warlock is he worth rank 4? I would say so, as long as you like him and are comfortable using him. He'll do crazy damage, but his playstyle definitely isn't for everyone. I know that there's plenty of people who don't like how aggressive you have to play using him, and there's frustrations with the AI and his intimidate and all that. So if you already like him, then it's well worth it, I would say. But sub Hem Gurung, thank you for stopping in. I don't know if you're still around or not, but hopefully you heard my answer before you left. Okay, this should be a simple Okoye fight. Although, let me double check how this power stings work. Okay, so they don't do that much damage, and if they expire, they stun, but they won't stun if there's a debuff, and the ensnare, at the very least, should work for that if the damage over time debuffs don't. Make use of the ferocity while it's still up. Probably should have weaved in a couple more lights there before I used the special too, but it's fine. Alright, nice and simple, that one. And then one final fight before the boss. I don't think I need to heal up. I guess I'll just throw in these lesser potions. Because this call shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Because I think he takes bursts of damage when I nullify, so I think this is just a special one spam fight. Oh yeah. Crazy work on this one. Actually, because I don't want to gain too much power, I'll just throw the special one and then let him throw his special one. And one more special one from him should be it after I nullify the buffs. Or close to it at the very least. Well, I guess not when the nullify RNG isn't the best, because I didn't have enough blessings up. Yeah, probably one of the fastest fights. Could have been even faster had I gotten more intercepts in there. But okay, on to the boss. I don't know exactly how this will go. I'm thinking of just tossing a Koye in there to do a little test run. Yeah, below 85 protection activates. Takes more than 1% of his current health from a single hit. He gains unstoppable. Below 70, permanent critical hit rating boost and armor rating. Below 55, specials cannot miss, be evaded, or auto-blocked. Ignore 25% block proficiency. Immunity to bleed, poison, stun, incinerate, and power lock. Periodically becomes unstoppable and more aggressive, and then the collector's landed strikes inflict 2 stacks of displacement. His block strikes that aren't well-timed blocks inflict 1 stack. When the player has 20 or more stacks of displacement, they're knocked out. This cannot be prevented in any way. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I'll get any solos, so I'm just gonna toss a Koye in there and then do some testing. I know that Northstar and Bill should do pretty well in this fight in general. But yeah, just to get used to his specials, I'm gonna do a little bit of testing. Hopefully he doesn't remove too many of my debuffs. I'm just gonna try and replicate what MSD does for the special twos that in the videos that I saw like over the years. A little too early, I guess. Okay. This isn't going too terribly. I didn't expect to take off this much health with Okoye. Looks like I might not even get to use Shuri before he becomes immune. Actually, does he go immune to shock? I don't remember. I think it was bleed and poison only. His power is getting a little up there, and there it is. Does he get increased combat power rate? Because I think it was getting a little high. Oh, I guess I didn't read his Sig ability, or his awakened ability, I mean. Or, same difference. Each time the collector activates an Abyss Fracture, he places a Time Warp on his opponent, lasting 20 seconds. If it expires, the opponent loses 50% of the current health and all power additionally. When an Abyss Fracture is activated, if the collector is below 1 power, he is set to 1. If the collector is knocked out during combat, his opponent removes all their... or knocked down. His opponent removes all their warp charges. Tenacity. Okay. I mean, either he gains increased combat power rate, or Okoye's special 2 just gives more power than I thought it did. Oops. Hello, Seraphim. I'm pretty sure that's Dystopian Cow, right? Regardless if it is or not, thanks for stopping by. Okay, got a little scary there. I thought he was gonna stun lock me to death. Definitely seems like he gains power faster once he passes 2 bars. And I don't know why my block dropped there. No, my shocks. Oh no, his combat power rate just seems higher in general. I need to... I guess there's something I am missing, because in my initial read and reread of his abilities, I didn't see anything about it. Yeah, using Shuri here just made me realize how great of a job Okoye was doing. Like, she did really well for some reason. The evade that kills you. Ooh, that combat power rate is crazy. Oh, I think I'm dead. Because he's probably gonna stun lock me to death. Oh, okay, my input just failed there. Ain't no feeling like your second medium getting evaded and you get stun locked into oblivion. Yeah, at least it was nice there. True. True. Okay, Shuri did great as well. This actually is going much, much better than I thought it would. Although I guess that probably won't be the case for the final 10%. So I need to ramp North Star up without pushing him below 10% and then try and special one spam to nuke him down. Or I can immediately get hit by a special one and get stunned. I can't remember if slow prevents the evade in the abyss, but I hope it does. Okay, I keep mistiming that apparently. I'm probably gonna die here since that special lock is very long in duration. Ah, okay. Well, you know, at least the slow activated. Ah, damn it. Oh, my video paused. I don't know why. Okay, I don't think I talked about it, but I did get a new adapter that has a charging port. But I guess instead of disconnecting the video feed, it freezes it now. So I guess that's the new thing I need to worry about. I was able to catch the disconnects so fast because I would see a black box pop up in the corner of my eye, but with the video freezing, um, it's a little harder to see it because like there's movement on the screen when it's not cut out, but it's not like it's not because it's in the corner of my eye, it's not all that different when it is paused. All right, North Star cleaned it up. Look at these crazy rewards. Um, but yeah, so I'll just have to pay attention and make sure that when it does freeze, I'll know because the audio cuts out. So I have to be more vigilant on that. I could not imagine how miserable this content was in 2021. I think it came out in 2020 actually. Um, I think people were clearing this content with mainly 5 stars and some 6 stars, and I think the highest rank for 6 stars at the time was like rank 2 or rank 3 or something. So people were getting through this with 6-star rank 3s at the very best. I think it was rank 2s, but I'm not quite sure. I don't fully remember. But yeah, this content must have been incredibly miserable, especially since all the crazy champions for long form content started coming out like after this dropped. Okay, I think for now I will leave this unclaimed. And then, yeah, I'll put my villain team together. So, obviously bringing Onslaught and Deathless Thanos. I also want to bring Deathless She-Hulk, and then Absorbing Man and Mojo. Okay, really quick, I'm going to end the YouTube live stream and then start start a new one. That way I have the correct VODs up for each run. So here, I'll just throw this team into Realm while I get that sorted. But yeah, to anyone who might be watching on YouTube right now, I'll have a new stream up right after I end this one. So if you want, you can continue to watch over there. But yeah, I'll end the YouTube VOD right here and go live immediately after on a new YouTube stream.